It should record both of us.
Alright, let me put myself on speak. Alright.
Oh.
Should I open up Aweber as well?
Yep, I'd log into your Aweber as well.
Alright. Give me a minute. Shit. What's my Aweber stuff? Oh, here it is. Okay. Alright.
You logged in?
Yeah.
Okay, there's this section up here called Add New.
Okay.
You'll want to click on that.
Give me a second, because your screen is taking up my whole screen.
Okay.
So let me... Okay, now I can see both. Add new. I had already done that one. I have one called Free Online Video.
Okay, well we'll show from scratch so you have an idea on what to do for
Right,
this.
should I go first or list settings?
What was that last question?
I go to list settings, huh?
It just automatically did that. So I just do the Add New, and then you'll want to do a Create List.
Okay.
Okay, on this screen it's going to ask you to type in a name. So you just come up with a name, and then you can have another name for it right there. Once you've done that, you'll want to click Save.
Leave those two boxes checked, obviously.
Yeah, I just leave them checked. It's easier.
Okay.
And then I usually put in my name for the company name. I don't know if it's really a big deal. Just out of habit. You could put a company name there if you wanted, and then click Save. And then I'll put in an email address and my name. And I just check these two boxes, this from reply and this notifications box. You don't have to do the notifications one. That basically notifies you when someone subscribes or unsubscribes. And then you press Save. And now you have a list. Or now you have an auto-responder.
The from and the notifications should be clicked,
Yeah, you can do that. You can click those. That's fine.
and then hit add.
Yeah, or you can press Save. Save does the same thing.
Okay.
Then you want to go back up to the top.
Uh-huh.
And then under Messages, you'll want to click Follow Up.
Okay.
And then on Follow Up, you click Add Message. If it'll load.
Alright.
Okay, and on that screen, you could enable click tracking if you want. That's beneficial, because that'll let you know how many people clicked on your links. You could insert a field. Usually I do first name fix, and that'll do, like, say you entered in on my form and you put David in lowercase or all uppercase, it'll put David with the capital D, and the rest will be normal. And then I might say, like, thank you, and then thank you for subscribing, and then you can go into more depth if you want. And then I click Save. And now you have a follow-up message, so once they subscribe and click the confirmation link, they'll have a message from you. Then you want to go over to this, let's see, list settings, and go over to web form. And then you want to do create web form. And then you can just type in like testing or whatever you want to call it. Your thank you page, this could be like a one-time offer page you're going to send them to, or a download page for the report. So I'm just going to type in yahoo.com, I guess. And you could give them a link if they're already subscribed. One way, I usually just send them to the same link, otherwise they get an error message. They'll say something like, you're already subscribed to this list, you can't do that. And then you click next. So I didn't really show that there. You click next. Then it'll give you kind of two fields by default, name and email. What you want to do is you want to click on the name area and then just drag that over. I usually put it above the email field because I think that's a little more intuitive. And then you press save. And you're with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you want to click Get HTML. And you could either take this one right here. That's just some JavaScript code. And if you make any changes to your form, it automatically updates everything. So that's useful. Plus, most people aren't going to be able to find your download links. Where if you could take this and put it on your site, and it's kind of hard-coded in there, and say you gave out the download information and had it directly go, someone might just copy and paste this instead of entering their name and email. But those people probably aren't going to buy anything anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But you have those two options, and you just copy and paste one of those and put them on your website. And then you basically have your form all set up, and you're able to start collecting leads. I guess I should show you one last thing on here. If you hover over the messages again, and then click broadcast, then create broadcast message. Now, since you are signed into this list, it's going to send to that new list we just created, but you could also send it to other lists just by clicking this send to multiple lists link, and that'll give you a whole drop-down menu of a bunch of different lists you could send to. On most of my broadcasts, I'll enable click tracking. The same thing goes for the first name fix on the thank you thing. You can just enter in that same information, and then you just type in your message. If you need, for instance, if you've typed a bunch of stuff like this and you don't want it to be, you want to wrap the lines, you just click the wrap long lines, and they'll wrap it at like 60 characters, I believe. Then what I usually do is I'll publish in RSS and XML feed. You could make it so like various pinging services for blogs would look at this RSS feed. I haven't really set that up yet, but it might get you some traffic, so I just do it anyways. And then I just press save. Now I'll tell you, you'll get this spam score here. If it's like a high number, like 3, 4, 5, you might make it so some people don't get your messages, but the message I put in was pretty basic, so it's a 0. And then what was that?
I said okay.
Oh, okay. And then you just press Q now, and it'll ask you if you want it to send, and that'll send that message out to that list. So those are pretty much the basics for Aweber. It's really the only stuff I tend to use. There's some more advanced stuff in there. For instance, you could have people sign up for free to something, and then once they purchase, you could remove them from the free list and just have them on a customer list and things like that. But I haven't spent any time dealing with that stuff. So I guess any questions?
Um, no, it's all I have to do is go and take that code and paste it. I don't know where to paste it.
Okay, basically, like where you're asking for their name and email, those form boxes on your squeeze page, you'll want to paste it in that area. I think you had like 3 or 4 of them, one at the top, one in the middle, and another 1 or 2 at the bottom.
Okay. Alright. Okay. How do I go about testing it?
For testing your conversions,
No, testing, just to make sure that it works well.
basically you'll want to go back to that list settings, and then do the web form area, and you'll want to press Get HTML, and then just copy and paste one of these and save it as a file on your computer, like a HTML file, and then just open it in Internet Explorer or Firefox and see if it loads for you. If it loads, put in your name and email and press submit, and then you'll get a confirmation email. And then once you confirm, you should get your thank you message. And if that's all working, then your thing should be set.
Alright, it's just a matter of copying and pasting that to wherever it currently has the form.
Yep, that's correct.
Just be able to go to Dreamweaver and just go to the WYSIWYG editor, click on the form, and then wherever it shows me the corresponding place on the HTML code.
Yeah.
Copy.
Yep, that's exactly how to do it.
Funny, the only thing I was not getting was the Get HTML.
Oh, okay.
I had done everything else, I just didn't know how the two connected.
Well, now you know, and hopefully the recording will work, so I can shoot that over to you.
Sweet.
Now, are you on a Windows computer? I could just shoot you over like a WMV file. Or are you on a Mac?
Or do I want to what?
Are you on a Windows one or a Mac?
I'm on a PC.
Okay, I'll just shoot you a WMV file and that should work. Otherwise I had to convert it, so. Okay, I guess any other questions right now?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm about ready. Oh, do you know of a good place that I can, have a good designer that can help me with this thing to make it look less like the site that I swiped it from?
Well, I did just have some graphics done by a guy. I could connect you to if you want, and you could see if he's someone you want to work with.
Okay.
I could show you what he did for me if you want.
Okay. Yeah, is it Design Guru Ryan? Because I can't really use him.
He's done some stuff, but this is a new guy.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Is he cheap? Because I don't want to spend very much money on this thing. It just needs basically be a squeeze page. All I'm trying to do is make it not look like who I got it from.
Okay. Well, the thing I had done was higher end because I wanted him to do a whole print set, so like binders and cases and all the web stuff too. So it was a more high end package. I think I spent like $500 for all that, but I think his just e-cover package wasn't too bad.
Yeah, send me the link to that. Is he quick?
Yeah. Basically, I gave him the information. He had a draft up within a day,
Oh, cool.
like the next day. So.
Okie doke.
Okay, I'll shoot you some info on that.
Alright, thanks.
Yep. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.